Monsieur Romeo.
Don't start.
You're teaching Soda French after this, aren't you?
Bought her lunch yesterday.
Complimented her hair.
Started learning French.
And somehow you got cast as Romeo in the school play.
Coincidentally, the week Sota said she'd watch. Every time we mentioned Sota, you got a buffa, blushing upper face alert.
I don't have a buffa. Who came up with that anyway? I was going to get the role of Romeo because it was only me and a guy from another school auditioning. When Miss Bell found out that he didn't even go here, I got the part.
I came up with it. And you are the king of the Buffa Phoenix. Every time Sota smiles at you, you have the blushing upper face alert, and everyone notices it.
5 minutes later.
Good morning, class. Today, we are going to continue our study of psychology and human behavior. Your assignment is to investigate important events that occurred on March 8th throughout history. You may choose political events, scientific discoveries, social movements, cultural events, disasters, breakthroughs, or events involving ordinary people whose actions had historical consequences. And I went through your tests yesterday. Ashley, stop drawing smiley faces next to the questions you fail to answer. These are professional documents. Once again, Phoenix got the highest grade in the test, followed by Isamu, who were the only two students that actually quoted Stanley Milgram's 1963 study. And I marked your paper Orchidia. Britney Spears did not write the novel, The Red and the Black. It was Stendhal who wrote that book, and if you studied, you would have known that. Stop laughing, Aurelia. You didn't do that much better. The period is almost over because I got late to class. We will discuss your test results in our next lesson.
Stop laughing, Aurelia. We all probably failed that test.
All right, everyone. We'll discuss your test results next lesson. And please, for your own sake, actually study this time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today we continue with the Pilgrim's Progress. John Bunyan wrote this allegory more than 300 years ago, yet people continue to read it because the questions it asks are not 300 years old. Who are we? Where are we going? What is worth carrying? What must we leave behind? Those questions are central to Christian thought, but they are also questions about human character. Our main character is called Christian.
That's his actual name?
No, the name is part of the allegory. Christian represents a person who has awakened to the seriousness of his spiritual condition and realizes that he must begin a journey. He knows where he has been, but he does not yet know everything about where he is going.
Is the journey supposed to represent conversion?
Yes, among other things. But remember something important. Bunyan is not simply telling us that Christian becomes a better person. He is describing a transformation of the whole person.
My mother told me about this book a few years ago, when I first started reading.
That's great, Ashley. It's a really wonderful book to read. Christian must learn what to love, what to fear, what to reject, and whom to trust. And that is why this story still matters. A journey of faith is rarely comfortable. Christian leaves what is familiar. He is mocked, he is frightened, he becomes discouraged. But he continues.
Why doesn't he just go back?
Because once a person truly understands something, pretending not to understand it becomes very difficult. That is something human beings often struggle with. Today, I want us to pay particular attention to the idea of the burden Christian carries. The burden, what do you think it represents?
Guilt?
Yes, sin, fear. Things that weigh upon a person can become burdens. But notice something important about Christian. He doesn't want to remain where he is. Now I saw in my dream that the highway up which Christian was to go was fenced on either side with a wall. And that wall was called salvation. Today we'll follow that journey together. And as you read, don't only ask yourselves what happens to Christian. Ask yourselves what happens inside him.